Welcome to Kansas City Stars Hockey. It's the Mid-America High School Hockey League varsity action tonight between the Kansas City Stars and the Northwest Arkansas Ice Hogs. Good evening, everyone. My name is Rob Plamond, and I'll bring you all the play-by-play of tonight's game as the Mid-America High School Hockey League season is underway. Both teams played last weekend in their opening games. The Stars split a pair against the Mid-Mo Tigers. The Northwest Arkansas Ice Hogs had a loss and a tie against the Kansas City Knights. This is a good Ice Hogs team, as you'll see, but they are only returning two of their top 9 scorers from last year. Max Saunders, who led the team with how many goals did he have? 16 goals and 8 assists. And Chance Freed is also back. He had 10 goals and 10 assists last year, but they do have some good young players. And back in goal for the Ice Hogs is Ben McMaster, who had a very solid 12-6-2 record last year as the starting goaler for the Ice Hogs. In a moment, we'll have the starting lineups, but before we do, after the Star Spangled Banner, with Veterans Day coming up Monday, we will be honoring all veterans, but a special recognition to the veterans of the hockey parents of the Kansas City Stars, and they'll be announced here shortly as the players line up on the blue line. And in just a moment, we'll turn it over to the incomparable James Taylor on the public address for all of our pregame festivities. And we're just about to get underway with the pregame, and James Taylor will. There we go. Well, it looks like we're not going to have the Veterans Day announcements as the teams look like they're getting ready to line up for the opening face-off. In goal for the Stars, it'll be Gavin Napier. He's played well this year. And in goal for the Ice Hogs, it'll be number 1, Ben McMaster. Stars with a couple of new players in the varsity lineup. Number 2, Ashley Emily. And number 92, Seton Swan, in the game for the Stars this evening. Teams lined up at the center, and we're underway. First period of this game brought to you by Wright Tree Service. Stars control the opening face-off, pass too far for Paulson. And they're going to wave the icing off as it's back behind the net, played up the near side board. Chip there along back to the slot area, picked up by Freed, number 11. Had it poked off his stick back to Sullivan, 98. Played it ahead off the stick of Gressel. That was Prier intercepting the pass, sent it wide of the goal, far side corner. Chipped in by Reuter. Bouncing puck at the face-off circle. Grabbed there by the Ice Hogs. Now we got a whistle as the puck was played with a high stick. Face-off will stay in the Northwest Arkansas end to the right of the goal. Face-off back to the point. Reuter got knocked off the puck there, chipped ahead. Grabbed there by the Ice Hogs. Number 11, Freed, got knocked down. We got a whistle as the puck ended up on the Stars bench, and assistant coach Jack Thrun will toss it back over the boards. Welcome all of you watching the game live on the Kansas City Stars YouTube channel. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And if you're watching the replay, well, thank you for watching the replay. Faceoff comes back. It's sent along the boards, chipped ahead there. Now back to the point. McCray tried to chip it out of the zone, but it's kept in by number 43 up the boards, being harassed there by Almany. Sobilski backhands it down the ice. This is going to go in on McMaster, who has to play the puck to the corner. Bouncing puck at the top of the circle, picked up by the Stars. Here's Sobilski. Sobilski had it knocked off her stick, got it back, sends it back to the point. Tillery with a wrister and a blocker save. Puck to the boards, picked up there by the Ice Hogs. Number 13 up the right-hand side. Looking for, you got 21 right in front. Chance, save made by Napier. Puck ends up behind the net. Played around the boards. It's going to be kept in by Koronek. Plays it down low into the corner. Tillery up to the boards for Sobilski. The defenseman fell down. Stars should be able to get it out of the zone, but they don't. Now Almany backhands it out down the ice. And that goes in on goal as well. Up the ice is Sullivan. Sullivan trying to get around the defender. Lost the puck to the corner. Now gets it back behind the net. Had Tillery on his back pocket. Centering pass was denied by the Stars, and back the other way they come. Here's Pasco's pass. It was deflected right back to him. Now gets it ahead to Gorder. Gorder back to Tillery. Tillery tried to get it to Gorder. The puck sent wide of the goal. Comes to the side of the net. Gorder has it behind the goal. Centering pass off the stick of Pasco. Number 15 backhands it out of the zone. It's chased down there by Marion, who swings it back down the length of the ice, and that will be an icing call against the Stars. Freed in the circle to take the face-off against Sanders. Puck played to the corner, now back to the point. Good hit there by Pasco along the boards. Arnold couldn't play it. Pasco tried to sweep it out of the zone. It's kept in. Huang with it. Huang had a couple of assists last weekend against the Knights. His shot was blocked, now played out of the zone. Gorder couldn't catch up to it. Number 5, Clark, banks it off the boards for Arnold. Circled it in his own zone. Sanders had lost a stick and a glove. Had a yard sale back there near the blue line. And it's played off the boards and out of the zone by Hicks. Sullivan with it. He'll skate it into the Stars zone. Out of the forehand. Shot along the ice. Save made by Napier. Paulson had it, then lost it. Loose puck still in the zone. Taken away by Freed. His shot, and that's gloved and held on by Napier. Try to keep track of the shots on goal. Again, it's my best guess, so hopefully reasonably close. I tend to be a little conservative when it comes to the shots, so that should give you an idea. Off the face-off, it's played ahead. This is Paulson. Paulson's got Gressel on the right-hand side. Here's Gressel. Gressel off the shot. His shot was wide. He was being harassed there by number 13. A good defensive play. Now it comes back to Gressel. Back to the point. Hicks plays it across. One-timer. Fanned down by Reuter. Ice Hogs get it out of the zone. Pass off the boards. Loose puck picked up there by Saunders. Saunders, leading scorer from a year ago, circles it along the boards, gets pushed down by Prier. Now the puck ends up back at center. Saunders able to get up and retrieve it. Tipped up there to number 21, try to get it to Saunders. It was blocked. Now the puck sent into the zone wide of the goal and up the near side board. Now played ahead too far for Gressel. Pittman plays it across to Saunders, poked off his stick, but able to push it ahead. Puck right in front of the scorer's table. And now the Stars will send it up over the glass and out of play. Face-off will be outside the Stars zone, right in front of the Stars bench. Exactly 11 minutes to play in this opening period. Puck controlled by Sullivan, one of the alternates captains. It's pass off the mark. That goes down there. It's Emily with it. Emily across the boards for Reuter. Reuter off the boards for McCrae. McCrae back to Almany. Too far for Sobilski. Sullivan banks it off the boards back to center. Almany stepped in front of that pass. Puck brought in offsides. But Northwest Arkansas gains possession. Here's number 15 with it. And he was offside. And we'll have a whistle and a face-off outside of the Star zone. Northwest Arkansas, the road team today, they're wearing their white sweaters with the black and red trim. The Stars, the home team, with their red sweaters, the blue and white trim. Here's a shot that's steered off the stick by Napier, played up the board. Now it came right out in front. McCrae picks it up for the Stars. McCrae, his pass was intercepted, but outside the zone. It deflects onto the stick of Almany. Almany sends it in, and Sullivan quickly sends it right back to center. Tillery plays it in. It was deflected off an Ice Hog. Back to center. Loose puck there by McCrae. And it's taken there by Sullivan as the Stars make a change. Sullivan circled along the boards. Pass was behind his teammate Schroeder. Schroeder heads to the bench as the Ice Hogs look to make a change. Off the stick of Marion, now plays it ahead to Sanders. Sanders carries it into the zone, now sends it in deep. It was off Sullivan. The puck go to the corner. Chipped up the board, swang with it. Saunders rather, had it taken away by Gorder. Up the boards. Sanders tried to center it to Slider. He was deflected and picked up there by number 43. Up the right-hand side. Tried to play it across to Sanders. A good play by Tillery to block that. Puck ends up behind the net. Now up the near side boards. Played ahead and out of the zone. Grabbed there by Gorder. Gorder with Swan. Knocked off his stick. Gorder got it back, but the puck came out of the zone and brought back in. Offsides. .9:14 to play, opening period. It's Mid-America High School Hockey League action. Stars and Ice Hogs from the Kansas City Ice Center on a crisp, cool Saturday night. Stars control the draws, played over to Marion. Marion's pass was intercepted off a stick, now grabbed there by Tillery and played ahead to Paulson. But one of the Ice Hogs stepped in front of that. Now Saunders has it. He gets bumped off the puck. Gressel tried to poke it ahead. That was denied. A good play by Huang. Gets around the defender. Picked up there by 43. His shot off the glove of Napier to the corner. Napier kind of got handcuffed on it, but got just enough of it to play it to the corner. Now the puck comes to the slider. Here's a chance for Saunders. Gets around the defender. Saunders with a shot and a nice save. Puck goes to the corner. Tillery puts a body on Sanders. Clearing attempts kept in by the Ice Hogs. Saunders with it. Top of the circle. Now cuts it right out in front of the center. Here's a shot, but it went wide. One of the Stars might have got a piece of it. Now to the corner. Played back to the point off the stick of Sanders. Stars come away with it. Gressel. Gressel trying to get ahead to Paulson. Paulson chasing it down in the corner. They waved the icing off. Paulson catches up to it. Gets bumped into the boards there. Gressel behind the net, had it bounce off his leg, back to the point. Reuter had it. His pass deflected off number 43 and back out to center. The Stars trying to play it back in. They get back on side as the Ice Hogs were making a change, and the puck right in front of their bench. Now sent in. Picked up there by Reuter. He's got Freed in his back pocket. Freed goes hard into the boards. Looks like he might have lost an edge there. Played out of the zone. Sullivan. His pass hit a stick, but number 22's there. 22. Pass stolen by Gressel. McCray backhands it in deep. Freed will pick it up for the Ice Hogs. Freed cycles it up the boards for Sullivan. Sullivan had to reach back to get it. Now has it. Long pass off the stick of number 12. Can't see his name. Number 22 carries it back into the Star zone. Played it into the slot area. Number 12 tried to get it. Good play by the Stars. Hicks. Hicks had it poked off his stick. Now regains possession and sends it back behind the net. Sullivan will get there first. Try to send it up the board. Sobilski soccers it around behind the net. Almany has it. Gets bumped there by Sullivan. Puck came right out in front of the net, but an Ice Hog was there to retrieve it. And now McCray puts a big body on an Ice Hog, and the Ice Hog fans want a penalty. Puck ends up now behind the net and grabbed there by Hicks over to Reuter off the stick of Sobilski. She'll send it in. That hit Sullivan at the blue line. Sullivan plays it ahead for Schroeder up the left-hand side. Schroeder with a shot, and that'll be gloved and held by Gavin Napier. Well, the hit came right in front of the stands on the side where the Northwest Arkansas fans are sitting, and they thought it was a little rough, maybe thought it was a little late, but the referee thought otherwise, so we play on. Face-off control by the Stars, but Schroeder digs it out. Centering pass right out in front here. That shot deflected wide. A nice play by Emily, rather. And now here's a chance for Pasco. Pasco to the backhand, throws it in on net. That was blocked there by McMaster. He really didn't get much on it. Had to try to catch up to the puck, and it was almost to the side of the goal. Now the puck in the corner. Gorder gets knocked down. Behind the net, played up the boards by number 37. Now here's a long pass out of the zone that's too far and grabbed by Tillery. Tillery had it knocked off his stick. Twang comes in. Here's Twang. Over to number 2. Number 2 with a shot. And the save made and held on by Napier. He looks like he had it right in the KC logo. Might have fell down in the pads. We'll have a face-off coming up in the Star zone with exactly 6 minutes to play in the opening period. No score. Off the face-off, the puck cleared but not out. Now chipped ahead. Over to Gressel from Paulson. Gressel back to Paulson, but the pass was deflected off a Ice Hog. A good defensive play. Otherwise, Paulson was in all alone. Now here's Gressel on the forecheck. Almost had it. Then had it taken back away by number 13, able to get it out of the zone. Now it's chipped back in. Kramer with it for the Ice Hogs, leaves it for Saunders. Saunders avoids a couple of defenders, now carries it out of the zone, plays it ahead to Kramer. Good play by Marion to get back on defense. Now Marion around behind the net, plays it around the boards. Took a funny bounce up to Paulson. Paulson waiting for a pass, now gets it ahead. Here's Gressel with it. Gressel one-on-one with number 5, had it off his stick. But Hicks with it right out to Gressel, and it was just too far for him. It was Prier, rather, who tried to get it to Gressel, but the pass just out of his reach. Now the puck in the corner. Saunders with it for the Ice Hogs at the side of the net. Pass hit Gressel's stick. Sullivan was there for the Ice Hogs. Sullivan's pass out of the zone, and it's going to go down the ice where Marion will pick it up near the face-off circle and skate it behind his own net. Now brings it out far side. A long pass off the boards for Gressel. Gressel chipped it ahead to McCray. McCray had it poked off his stick. McCray was 1-on-3 as the Stars were making a change behind him. Now freed up the left-hand side the other way. Here's a shot lifted high up off the glass. Comes back to the point. Chipped out of the zone for McCray. Again, McCray going 1-on-3. Had it poked off his stick by a nice play by Huang. Now Huang skates it through center. Had it knocked off his stick. Then falls down. Pushes it ahead. Freed catches up to it. Good play by Emily to knock it away. Sobilski in there. Now Huang with it in the corner. Good play by Sobilski. Knocks Huang down. The Stars play it ahead. Almany backhands it out of the zone. Sullivan will get there first. down in the corner. Sends it up the far side boards. Play it out of the zone. It was off the stick of Reuter, so no icing. Now send up the near side board. Huang will keep it in. Now it went off a stick and comes back to center. Huang gets it, banks it off the boards for Freed. Freed circles it back into the Star zone. Freed with a shot, tried to get a screen. It was deflected over the net. McCray with it. His clearing attempt was blocked, kept in by number 43. Puck in the slot area. Still bouncing around. Pasco backhands it and gets it out of the zone. And it's taken there by number 26 over to 81. His pass was behind Freed. Here's Pasco with it. Pasco just sends it in deep. Number 2 gets it behind the net, avoids it. Now Pasco actually got a body on him. It looked like he's going to avoid the check for a moment. Saunders with the puck. Saunders gets bumped there. Good defense by Seton Swan. Saunders trying to keep it in the board. Sanders, rather. Got Sanders and Saunders. Got a Sanders for KC and a Saunders for the Ice Hogs. Number 13 plays it to Schroeder. Schroeder brings it up the left-hand side, ahead to Saunders off his stick. A loose puck at the top of the key. Here's number 2 with a shot, and that'll be gloved and held on by Napier. Another fine save by Gavin Napier. But the Ice Hogs getting some open ice right in front of the net, right in that slot area. Stars need to do a better job of protecting the house. Off the face-off, the puck comes back to the point, comes out of the zone. Gressel puts a body on one of the Ice Hogs, but he's able to chip it ahead. Tillery got his stick on it. Now Pittman. Here's Swan. Swan had it poked off the stick nicely by Pittman. Saunders back there. Now the puck comes up the boards. Kramer and Marion bump into each other. Centering attempt by Swan. Kept in by Marion. Here's a shot. That was blocked. Puck loose out in front. Bouncing around. Now picked up by Saunders up the left-hand side. Tried to get around the Tillery. A very nice poke check by him. And now a chance for Swan. Here's Swan in. Swan tried to get around him, but he made one too many moves and ended up behind the net and lost the puck. Puck underneath Gressel, who's down. Now one of the Ice Hogs, Pittman, fell down on top of Gressel. Ice Hogs come away with it, chipped ahead to Schroeder. Almost had a 2-on-1, but Tillery was there for the Stars to deny that. Schroeder played it behind his legs. It came out of the zone and brought back in offside by Prier. Minute 55 to play in the first period. Swan with a good scoring chance, but he made, I think, just one too many moves there. Tried to get too cute on the on the glove side and end up not getting a shot off. So, got a good play by him just to create the scoring opportunity. Now here's a pass off the stick of Paulson. Back the other way come the Ice Hogs. It was 3-on-2. Now Prier back for the Stars. Good hit. Now we got a penalty coming up. And this is going to go against the Stars. They still haven't blown the whistle. Now there's the touch, and the Ice Hogs are going to get the power play as Brody Hicks will head to the box with a minute 37 to play in the opening period. Penalty comes at the 13:23 mark. Ice Hogs get the game's first power play advantage. And off the face-off, the puck played to the corner. Good play by Tillery to put a body on. Freed with it. Tripping is the call on Hicks. Ice Hogs have it, top of the circle. That's Saunders. Circles around there. Now we got a whistle as there's some pushing and shoving down low in front of the net. And it looks like we may have some more penalties here. Let's see who this is going to be on. Looks like they're going to send players from both teams. Pittman for the Ice Hogs and Tillery for the Stars. So these will be coincidental minors, and we'll still skate 5-on-4. Those penalties come at the 13:36 mark of the first period. Off the face-off, bouncing puck. Ends up in the corner. Reuter chips it ahead. Prier slaps at it. Can't get it out of the zone. Kept in there by Saunders. Saunders skates along the blue line over to Freed. Freed down low from the top of the circle. A shot had a screen there in front, but a nice save by Napier as the Stars able to get it out to center. We're down to a minute to play in the first period. Carried in, a good hit by Prier, but kept in. Here's number 2 with a shot. He scores. A shot that looked like it hit the crossbar and deflected in. And the Ice Hogs hit the game's first goal. That goal comes at the 14:07 mark of the first period, a power play goal. A shot that looked like it might have hit the goalpost and deflected in, but you don't want to give this team too many power plays because that's what'll happen. We'll see who gets the goal when they announce it. The goal to number 2. Well, Huang gets the second assist, so that's his third assist of the game. Sent in deep by the Stars behind the net. Along the boards now. Chipped ahead. That's Albany with it. Centered it out in front. Sabilski was there, but McMaster got the paddle down and cleared it away. Now Schroeder ahead to Saunders. Saunders up the right-hand side. Goes to the forehand. Saunders gets through the defense. Backhands it down low. Nice save by Napier. Saunders gets it back. Comes to the front. Shot, and he scores. And you can't let Saunders do that. You got to put a body on him. So Max Saunders will get the goal with 23.9 seconds to play in the first period, and it is now 2-0 as the Ice Hogs have scored 2 goals here in the final minute of this first period. Fourth of the year for Saunders. Here's Freed with it. Good play by Sanders to knock him off the puck, but Sanders is going to get called for a penalty as play continues. We're under 10 seconds to play. Off the stick, and there's the touch. And this is going to be Sanders going off for, let's see if they call what they call holding. Yeah, they're going to be holding call. The penalty at 14:55 of the first period, so the Ice Hogs back on the power play. Face off to the left of Napier. Off the face off, it's tied up at the circle. Now it comes out in front. Here's a shot that's fanned on. Stars get it out of the zone as the buzzer sounds, ending the first period of play. And our score at the end of one is the Northwest Arkansas Ice Hogs 2, the Kansas City Stars 1. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the second period of play. Well, we had the recognition of the veterans of the Stars players. Hopefully you were able to hear that. They were supposed to do that before the game. Second period underway now. Mid-America High School Hockey League action between the Stars and the Northwest Arkansas. Here's a chance for Gruss on the steal. A shot and a save. McMaster. Another shot. Puck out in front. And the whistle blows. A quick whistle. And now some pushing and shoving as the puck was loose out in front, and the referee blew the whistle. Albany was there. or rather Prier was there. The Stars are short-handed. The carryover penalty to Oliver Sanders. Minute 39 left on that penalty off the face-off. It's controlled by the Ice Hogs. But a couple of good scoring chances there for the Stars. A long pass ahead. Played out of the zone. And now sent back in. Backhanded up and clear but not out by Gressel. Gressel then deflects it and sends it the length of the ice. Saunders will chase it down behind his own net. Saunders runs into his own player. Able to play it ahead. Here's number 35. Almost lost it as Gressel was coming back. Wang's pass to the center of the ice. Picked up there by Freed. Freed, top of the circle. Backhands it to Saunders at the point. So to the front of the net. Here's a shot that was off the top of the stick of Napier. Comes back to the point to Saunders. Played it ahead, intercepted by Prier. Prier back the other way. Prier's one-on-one with Saunders. Prier trying to get around the defenseman. That was Saunders with a nice defensive play to play it to the corner. Now Prier put a body on Sullivan. Sullivan ends up with the puck. Try to get it to Freed. Freed didn't see the puck. It was sitting right behind him. He was skating down the ice as the puck was right at his feet. Prier not able to get there in time. Now Saunders digs it out along the boards. Carries it into the zone. Paulson does a nice job to knock it off his stick. They play it back to the point. It's kept into the point. Now here's a chance. The other way for Prier. Prier leaves it there for Paulson. Paulson fanned on the shot. It scored! He fanned on the shot. The puck came to his backhand, and Paulson knocks it in to cut the lead to 2-1 with 13:20 to play in the second period. A shorthanded goal for Ziggy Paulson. Paulson with the goal. Tristan Prier will certainly get the primary assist, and we'll see if there's a second assist on the goal as well. The goal comes a minute 40 into the second period. A shorthanded goal by the captain, Ziggy Paulson. Off the faceoff, it's played back to Pittman at the blue line. Pittman skates at the center, now sends it in. 21 give and chase. Reuter down in the corner. Reuter able to get it out of the zone. Now here's McCray out of the box. McCray to the forehand. Oh, and a great save by McMasters. McCray came out of the box. Now McCray tried to center it back to the top of the point. Arnold over to Freed. Freed up the left-hand side. Freed behind the net, still with a puck. Tried to backhand it there. Reuter, nice job to take it, and then had it checked off his stick. Here's Pittman taking a centering pass. He sent it wide. McCray backhanded up, intercepted by Pittman. Came back to McCray. Now gets it to Paulson. Paulson will send it in as he gets double teamed along the boards by a couple of Ice Hogs right in front of the penalty box. Zabilski cycles it down low. Now played up the boards. Reuter will keep it in. Puck comes to the top of the circle. Back the other way with a burst of speed is Saunders. Saunders up the left-hand side. Saunders with a shot and a save. Nice pad save made by Napier. Puck came all the way back to the blue line. Thrown in the center ice area off a stick there. Backhanded down by Swan. Sullivan chips it ahead. Chases it down himself, but a good play by Reuter. Not able to get it out of the zone. Here's a shot and a stick save by Napier. Sending low. That was deflected. Comes in the slot area. Shot by Saunders is wide, and then the puck ends up in the mesh above the glass. And the faceoff will stay in the Kansas City Stars zone. Well, back to the goal. I was thinking of how much grief I was going to give Paulson for fanning on the breakaway shot, but the puck came right back onto his stick, and he was able to knock it home. Here's a shot that goes behind the net, comes to the side of the goal. Number 2 had it, couldn't control it, gets it back. Saunders in there for the Ice Hawks. Saunders behind the net on the backhand now. Takes it to the forehand, plays it back to the point. Here's a shot from the point, stick save, puck loose out in front, still loose, ends up at the side of the net. And the Stars will send it down, and that'll result in an icing. The faceoff will come back in the Stars zone. Forgot to mention, second period brought to you by Asplund Lumber. Pittman plays it around behind the net. Number 43, that's Arnold. Arnold led it to Huang. Huang with it to the backhand. Gets double teamed there by a couple of Stars. Nice play by Swan to get the puck. Now chipped ahead out of the zone. Picked up there by the Stars. Pittman back the other way. Pittman into the zone. Here's a shot that was sent wide. Puck ends up the side of the net. Wang intercepted. His shot was blocked. Marion will chase it down. Backhands it out of the zone. Pittman with Gorder on the forecheck. Comes up along the boards. Played ahead. Now Arnold too far for him. Intercepted by Freed on the pass, but it was brought back in offside as Arnold was still in the zone, and a break for the Stars as it looked like Freed, who had a head of steam, might have been in all alone. Faceoff comes outside the Ice Hog zone, 10:22 to play. Second period, Ice Hogs with the 2-1 lead. Pittman off the faceoff, hoisted up onto his own bench. Faceoff will stay. Now they're going to move it back to center. Gorder, Paulson plays it back. Gets the pass back to him, but off a stick. Saunders picks it up at the blue line. Carries it into the Star zone, trying to split the defender. Gets around one defender, now gets around another defender. And Saunders scores. Took it to the forehand and beat Napier on the 5-hole, and that'll make it 3-1 with 10:04 to play in the second period. Second goal of the game for Saunders. Ice Hog control the face-off. It's Sullivan backhanding it up. Tillery will send it in around behind the net. Sullivan comes up the near side board, pokes it ahead. It hit McCrae and picked up there by Saunders. Saunders up the left-hand side here. Saunders trying to get around the defender. Nice play by Tillery to knock him off the puck. Kept in at the point. Number 15 sends it toward the net to flex wide. Now it comes to the side of the net. Picked up there by centering pass right out in front. And they score. And that'll make it 4-1 with 9:28 to play in the second period. Looks like it might have been Saunders again. Here's Gorder, carries it into the zone. Gorder sends it down in the corner, chases it down himself, tried to center it. Sullivan stepped in front of that pass. Mishandled it momentarily, now regains it. Into the zone's got Freed cutting toward the net. Here's a shot that's right on, and it's going to be held by Napier. Face-off will come to the right of the goal. Back to the point, top of the circle. Shot is blocked by Napier. Stars try to clear it. It was blocked. That's Freed with it. Freed with a nice move that had it knocked off his stick. And now up the left-hand side, Gorder. Gorder throws it to the net. And McMasters will hold that in the glove. Face off to the right of the Northwest Arkansas goal. Let the face-off players get tangled up at the circle. Prier and Freed wrestle each other down to the ice. 15 plays it ahead to number 2, trying to get around the linesman. Tries to avoid one of the Stars and lost the puck. Now bouncing puck. It's picked up by Healer at center. Right in the slot area. Threw it toward the goal. Now a couple players tied along the net. Who's down there for the Stars? It looks like it's Prier. He's tied up there. Emily in to help out for the Stars. Now Freed gets it across. Here's a shot from the point. Steered away by Napier. Clear but not out. Now chipped ahead. And a race for the puck with Paulson. Paulson got Gressel trailing. Gets it over to Gressel. Gressel over to Paulson. Shot and a great save. Great save by McMaster. Now comes out in front. Chipped ahead. We got a penalty coming up. And this is going to go against the Ice Hogs. It's going to be Pittman going to the box. That penalty at 7:51 to play in the, well, now we got Prier going to the box as well, so these might be offsetting minors. And I think the original penalty was going to be against the Ice Hogs, and maybe Prier picked up a penalty in retaliation. So it looks like we're going to go 5-on-5. Offsetting penalties at the 7:09 mark of the second period. Face-off will be in the Northwest Arkansas zone to the left of the goal. Off the face-off, back to the point. Here's a shot by Marion that's deflected wide. Roughing. Here's Almany up to McRae. McRae had it poked off his stick. McRae and Sullivan battling. Sullivan comes away with it. So the initial penalty on Pittman for elbowing, and then Prier with a roughing penalty. Offset that. Here's a shot that misses the net. Puck held into the point by Huang. Stick handles around one defender. Top of the circle. Threw it right out in front behind number 22, who was parked out in the slot area. Centering pass. Good play by Tillery to deny that. Kept in by Huang. Nice little move to get around one defender. Still with a puck, now lifted it high off the glass. Stars able to clear it, and this is going to go down for icing. The faceoff will come back in the Star zone to the right of Gavin Napier. Off the face-off, it's comes all the way back to the blue line. Loose puck at center. Grabbed there by Swan, but had it taken away by Saunders. Saunders to the front of the net. Had it knocked off his stick to the boards. Saunders gets there first with Sanders. Stars come away with it. Swan with it. Swan will backhand it in around behind the net. 37 gets there first. Fanned on it. Centering attempt at the side of the net. Swan was in front of the goal. Sanders with it. Right out in front. Here's a chance. Now the puck loose. But a good poke check by McMaster to clear it away as Swan was right there. Now it's carried in the zone. Arnold along the right-hand board. Sends a shot that hits high off the glass. It might have deflected off the glove of Napier. Now sent back in around behind the net. Comes up the near side wall. Stars come away with it. A couple players bump into each other. Arnold has it for the Ice Hogs. Sanders and Saunders. Saunders fell down. Able to spin it to the corner. Now the Stars get it back to center. And Pasco puts a body on number 2 as the puck sent back into the Stars zone. Pass ahead for Reuter. Comes back to Hicks. Hicks had it stolen by Freed. He gets knocked down. Gressel had it. Poked off his stick. Pasco along the boards. He and Freed get tangled up there. Hicks in to help out as he puts a body on one of the Ice Hogs. Play getting a little bit more physical here. I think that's a good thing for the Stars if they're going to get back into this game. Now centering pass. Here's a chance. And Reuter scores! Reuter Prier took the pass out in front, and a slap shot that beat McMaster. And the Stars have cut the lead to 4-2 with 5:13 to play in the second period. First goal of the year for Karsten Reuter. As he teed one up from the bottom of the circle, McMaster not able to get back in time. And the puck beat him on the stick side. Stars control the face-off. Reuter with it. Reuter banks it off the boards. Picked up there by Prier. Prier into the zone. Paulson plays it off the stick of Prier. So Hicks gets the assist on the goal. Paulson with it. Had it tied up on the boards a little bit. Gets it over to Gressel. Back to the point to Hicks. He throws it to the front of the net. That was blocked. Nice play by Freed. Stars get it back and send it in. Now Freed and Prier get tangled up, and these two look like they want to exchange pleasantries, and as they got tied up earlier in the period. Up the left-hand side is Freed. Good back check by Gressel. Out of the zone. Pittman had it, sends it in. Ice Hawks have to get back on side. They still haven't got back on side, and now they do. Stars played ahead. Paulson's pass is too far for Prier. Saunders has it. Prier and Pittman get their sticks up high. Saunders up the left-hand side with a burst of speed. Now still with it. Trying to cut to the front of the net. Right out in front. It was off the stick of number 2. It was right in front of the net, but he couldn't control it. Now along the boards. Tip to the top of the circle. Stars get it out. Swiped in by Paulson as he heads to the bench. Stars making a change to the forwards. Sullivan with it. Lost it momentarily. Now plays it ahead. Intercepted by Emily. Emily chips it back in. Taken away by Saunders. And Saunders got tied up. Lost the puck. But Sullivan there to pick it up. Had it knocked off his stick. Now chipped ahead into the slot area at the top of the circle. Banked off the boards and out of the zone. Sullivan back at center. Plays it across. Now too far. Grabbed there by the Stars. Tillery. Jackson Tillery sends it in. And they'll whistle that for icing. 3:14 to play second period. The Ice Hogs with a 4-2 lead. Play getting a little bit more physical as we go here, and I think for the Stars they'll want to get more physical. Certainly got to get more physical on number 4, Saunders. Because right now he's just kind of skating around at will. They're going to need to put a body on him and try to slow him down. Comes back to the point, sent toward the net, steered away by Napier. Taken there by that was Freed. Freed threw it in the slot area. Huang had it off his stick. Bouncing puck picked up by Tillery. Tillery throws it in on net. Save made. Puck ends up far side board. Huang has it for the Ice Hogs. Pass was off a skate. Deflects onto the stick of Freed into the zone. Tripped over the blue line. Puck ends up around behind the net. Emily, he tried to play it up there, but it was blocked in front. It looked like it was, Arnold behind the net. Now comes back to the point. Shot toward the net, deflected wide. Comes up the near side board. McRae picks it up for the Stars and sends it the length of the ice, and that'll be whistled for icing. Be sure to watch the Kansas City Stars High School Hockey Podcast every week. We'll post it generally on Wednesdays. We discuss the previous weekend's game. We look ahead to the games coming up the following weekend. We have interviews with players and coaches, and we'll discuss all things Kansas City Stars High School Hockey throughout the year. Puck in the corner. Marion had it, couldn't get it out of the zone. Sent toward the net. That was blocked. Here's a shot. Save made by Napier. Stars clear it but not out. Back to the point. A shot deflected. That went wide. Now the puck ends up over the mesh and out of play. 2:05 to play in the second period. Back to the podcast. It'll be posted on the Kansas City Stars High School Hockey YouTube channel. Same channel where we stream the games and post the games afterward, just look for the podcast playlist. Face-off control by the Ice Hogs, played back to the point. Kramer down low. Number 15. Trying to get back to number 2. Sends it toward the net. That was deflected. And a nice save by Napier. Boy, he had to reach back with the pad and just did so. Freed's shot was blocked. Swan was there, but Freed came away with it for the Ice Hogs. Skates it into the slot. Sends it toward the net. Blocked. Laid back to the point. Kramer off the boards. Down low for Pittman. Off his stick. Freed takes it there. Back to Kramer. His shot. And that gets through and gloved and held by Napier. Face-off comes back to the point, sent toward the net, and that's deflected up over the glass. So I have a face-off in the same spot. Comes back to the point, off a stick. Here's the chance for Gressel the other way. Gressel in all alone. Gressel with a shot, and that's going to be gloved and held by McMaster. Russell got a good shot off, but a nice save by McMaster. Gressel likes to go 5-hole, but it looked like McMaster was down in the butterfly and took that away, and Gressel tried to beat him high to the glove side, but a nice save by the Northwest Arkansas goalie. Back to the point here. The shot bounces right out front. Chance for the Stars, and a nice pad save. That was Paulson who had it right out in front. Freed gets it out of the zone. Freed up the right-hand side. Freed shot, and that's going to be held by Napier. Face off to the left of the Stars goal. 56 and 7/10 to play in the second period. Faceoff comes behind the net. Marion with it. Marion plays it up the boards. This comes out of the zone. Picked up there at center by Sullivan. It was off a skate. But back was Arnold. That was taken away. Here's a chance for Gressel. Gressel shot. He scored! Luke Gressel takes advantage of the turnover and beats McMaster to cut the lead to 4-3 with 40 and 5/10 seconds to play here in the second period. Luke Gressel with his second goal of the year. And this one went 5-hole. They didn't announce any assists, so it'll be an unassisted goal for Gressel. We'll take a look at the video and maybe correct that in the score sheet. Behind the net. Nice back check by McRae. Off Freed's stick, but Pittman picks up the loose puck. Got number 15 heading toward the net, and the puck deflects high up over the glass. Nice play by Josiah McRae, getting back on the back check as Freed was racing up the left-hand side, and here's a shot that's gloved and held by Napier. Back to the point. Kramer with it. Kramer skates around one defender, then had it knocked off his stick. Still with it. Got it back. Stick handling there as the seconds tick off the clock. The Stars get it. That'll be hoisted down the ice. That'll be whistled for an icing, but just as time expires, ending the second period of play. And our score at the end of 2, it's the Northwest Arkansas Ice Hogs 4, the Kansas City Stars 3. We'll take a short break. And back here in about 10 minutes for the third period, you're watching Kansas City Stars High School Hockey on the Kansas City Stars Hockey Network. Players returning to the ice as we're about to get underway with the third period of play. It is Mid-America High School Hockey action, varsity action between the Kansas City Stars and the Northwest Arkansas Ice Hogs. Ice Hogs with the 4-3 lead. They scored a pair of goals late in the first period. In fact, in the final minute of the first period, it was Keener, I believe is how you say his name, getting the first goal with the assist from Sullivan and Huang. Saunders got the first of his 3 goals tonight, late in that period, with the assist to Keener. Again, I think it's Keener. I'm trying to read the back of the jersey. Number 15 picked up the assist there. In the second period, the Stars scored on a shorthanded goal by Ziggy Paulson, assist by Jason Prier for Paulson, his second goal of the year. But the Ice Hogs with 2 more goals to make it 4-1. Both of those goals by Saunders, the first assisted by number 21. The second was assisted by number 27 and number 5. And Saunders with the hat trick. But a pair of goals toward the end of the period. The first by Karsten Reuter, his first goal. That was assisted by Paulson. And then Luke Gressel on a breakaway beat McMaster to make it 4-3, an unassisted goal. Shots on goal through 2 periods for the Ice Hogs. 37 shots on goal. And for the Stars, 17. It'll be the lineup: Paulson, Prier, Gressel, with Hicks and Reuter on defense. Freed will be in the face-off circle for the Ice Hogs. He is the Ice Hog captain. Saunders with the puck, pass too far for Freed, but Keener picks it up there. Reuter chipped it ahead for the Stars. Played ahead to Gressel. Gressel into the zone, had it knocked off his stick. Now played down to the corner by Prier. Puck comes up the boards. Played ahead to Saunders. Saunders up the right-hand side, gets around Reuter. Saunders still with the puck. Try to cut it to the front. A good play by Prier to deny that. Prier and Saunders going to the boards. Paulson to help out. Paulson soccers it on his stick. Now plays it up the boards. Prier gets it there. Prier clears but not out. Held in by Sullivan at the point. Sullivan threw it in the slot area. Saunders had it. Knocked off his stick. Played to the corner. Paulson picks it up for the Stars. Tried to get it to Prier. Played back in. Now they're saying it was onside. It looked like it came out of the zone, but the officials let it play on off the stick of Sullivan. Here's a race for the puck. Gressel getting around Sullivan, looking for a pass, throws it out in front. Here's McCray with a shot and a nice save made by McMaster and sent back down the ice. That'll be an icing call against the Ice Hogs. Good chance here in the first minute for the Stars is McCray with a nice shot, but McMaster with another nice save. Amelie will take the draw for the Stars. Comes back to the point. Tillery chips it ahead into the slot area. Played back out. Loose puck. Amelie to the back end. He played it. Puck came out in front. A nice save by McMaster. Now here's another shot that hit the side of the net. A couple more scoring chances for the Stars, but up the left-hand side, it's Arnold. Arnold trying to get around Emily. Hit the goal post. A shot that hit the far goal post that beat Napier, but hit the goalpost. I think the Ice Hog fans thought it was in, but it certainly sounded like it hit iron, and the referee quickly waved it off. Now here's a shot deflected to the corner. Back to the point. Pittman plays it around behind the net. Sobilski gets knocked down by Arnold. Puck to the corner. Tillery and number 15 going to the boards. 15 centering pass. Good play by Emily to deny that, and the Stars get it out of the zone. Giving chase is Pittman with Almany right in his hip pocket, the 2 number 13s, and it's Pittman that comes away with it. Had it taken away. Here's a chance for Gorder. Gorder shot. Rebound right out in front. And looks like McMaster's got it underneath the pads, but a great shot. A great opportunity for James Gorder. And the Stars putting on a lot of pressure here in the opening minutes of this third period. And the good thing here is they're getting a lot of good chances from the second and third line, which is very, very important, especially when you're playing a good team like the Ice Hogs. Marion backhands it up. Too far for Sanders. Saunders stepped in front of that. Digs it up along the boards. Carries it down the left-hand side, being bumped there by Gorder. Nice help from Swan. Centering pass deflected away. Kept into the point. Now played down low. Good play by Gorder. Saunders comes away with it for the Ice Hogs, trying to cut to the front of the net, but a nice play by Saunders to knock the puck off his stick. Saunders cycles it up the boards. Marion backhands it out of the zone. Trying to get it ahead for Gorder. Too far for him. Here's Swan with a shot from the point as he intercepted the pass and threw it right in, but McMaster will take that right on the Ice Hog logo, and the puck will drop into his glove. I feel the energy here. Back to Marion. He'll throw it toward the net. Off the glove. Centered attempt by Prier. Throw it right out front. Here's Paulson. Paulson had his stick tied up. A good play by Huang. Huang comes away with it. Gets bumped there by Paulson. Huang still with it up the right-hand side. Carries it into the slot area. Save made. Puck came right out in front, but cleared out of danger by Prier. Stars clear, and he does get out of the zone. Down the ice. They're going to wave the icing off. Sullivan will have to play it with Gressel on the forecheck. Gressel ties him up on the boards. Paulson in to help out. Gressel there for the Stars. Paulson fell down. Ice Hogs come away with it. Huang up the right-hand side. Good poke check by Hicks. Hicks with a good active stick again. He'll send it in as Gressel got knocked down. The puck ends up at the side of the net. Stars make a change. Prier on the forecheck. Knocks the puck off 37. It's going to be kept in the zone. Nope, bounces over the stick of Marion, and the Stars will have to regroup. Marion back at his own blue line. Long pass intercepted by Huang. Huang into the zone, avoids one defender to the forehand. Huang with a shot, and it's in the pads and held on by Napier. A dangerous play for the Stars there as they turned it over just outside the blue line, and Huang went in and got a good shot off, but a nice save by Gavin Napier. Ice Hogs nearing 40 shots in this game. So Napier's been busy. Here's Pittman sending it around behind the net. Saunders with it. Centering pass was off a stick. Pittman keeps it in the slot. His shot was deflected just wide. Almany gets it up for Sabilski. Cleared out. Poked back in by Keener. Keener had it taken away by Almany. Here's Almany. Backhands it in as he got spun around just outside the zone. Pittman will pick it up there behind the net. Sends it up the boards. Kept into the point by Emily. Emily tried to throw it into the slot area. Bouncing puck picked up there by the Ice Hogs. Keener too far for Saunders. Clear but not out. Right on the stick of Saunders. Top of the circle shot. That was blocked. The puck came back to Saunders, but taken away nicely by Almany. Almany tried to play it ahead. It was deflected. Pittman had it. Intercepted by Reuter. And a nice play by McMaster to clear that away. Now we got a hit along the boards, and we're going to have a penalty coming up to the Stars. Delay call as McMaster will head to the bench. Saunders picks up the puck there. They got 2-on-2. Pittman cutting toward the net. Saunders with it. Saunders with a shot save. And the net got knocked loose. And now we got some pushing and shoving in front of the net. See if anything comes of this. Now we certainly got the one penalty. It's going to be against the Stars. It's going to be a boarding call. That penalty at the 4:56 mark. And that'll be Reuter. And it looks like that's the only penalty that be the third power play for the Ice Hogs. Tripping's the call. Officially, it'll be Freed in the circle opposite Prier. Puck controlled by the Stars. They try to clear it out, but a nice play to keep it in. Now the Stars do get it, and it's Saunders knocking it down, but puck does squirt out of the zone, and the Ice Hogs will have to regroup at center. Freed circles it back into the zone. Had it knocked off his stick just outside the zone. Gets it back, and they'll start again. Back to Saunders. Retreats back into his own zone. Now brings it ahead. Pass ahead to Pittman. Pittman drop pass out in front. Here's a chance. The backhander just wide of the goal. Stars try to clear, not out. Freed will keep it in at the point. Plays it across to Saunders in the slot. Saunders, save made. Puck loose in front. Still loose. Stars try to get it out of danger. A shot that hit traffic out in front. One of the Stars lost a stick. The centering pass hit that stick that was laying in the middle of the ice right in the slot area. Now we got Gressel and we got a whistle. We're going to have penalties coming up here. And it looks like we'll probably have... Are they going to call offsetting penalties or... Maybe there are no penalties. Maybe it's just... Well, I thought they were going to call a couple of penalties. Now they're going to bring the face-off all the way back down into the Ice Hog zone. There's still 1:07 left on the Stars penalty. Both coaches wanting explanations. The referee over talking to the Ice Hog bench. And maybe Coach Blackowitz was okay with it and didn't need an explanation. Off the face-off, it's Sullivan. Carries it into the zone, lost it. Stars get it back to the blue line where Saunders will regroup there. Saunders for Freed. Freed carries it through center. Sorry, I bumped the tripod into the Stars zone. Freed trying to cut to the front of the net to the backhand. Nice play by the Stars. And then Paulson able to get it out of the zone. Saunders with it. Saunders leaves it for Sullivan. Sullivan to Freed. Freed will carry it into the Stars zone along the blue line. Now from the top of the circle to Sullivan at the high point. Tried to throw it to the front of the net, but fanned on it, and the Stars able to get it back to center. 22 left on the power play. Freed into the zone. Freed with a shot that was wide of the goal. Keener had it off the stick of 15, back down to Keener. Keener, top of the circle, comes in, puts a shot right in on net. And Napier will glove that one with 9 seconds left on the Northwest Arkansas power play. Face off to the left of the Stars goal. Hwang with it, threw it to the side of the net. Gets it back. Centering pass intercepted by Almany. Almany sends it out of the zone just as the penalty expires. Pittman back at the top of the circle. Long pass through center. That'll go back into the Stars zone. Played there for Hicks. Hicks tried to get around one defender. Played it ahead. It's kept in the zone. Good play by Almany to poke it away from Hwang. Hicks will backhand it out of the zone. Bouncing puck at center. Chipped ahead. Sent back in by Pittman around behind the net. Marion and Hicks. It'll be Hicks taking the puck there. Ahead to McCray. McCray up the right-hand side. Tried to play it across. Bouncing puck taken there by Marion. His shot is deflected high up off the glass. McCray chips it around behind the net. Pittman picks it up for the Ice Hog. Plays it ahead to number 15 up the far side board. Number 15 tried to get it to Saunders off a stick. Puck came back to number 15. Backhands it there for Saunders, who gets it up to Pittman. His shot sent down into the corner. Chipped ahead by McCray. Saunders grabs it for the Ice Hogs and plays it across. Number 15 with it there. Number 15's pass was behind Sullivan. Sullivan ahead. Intercepted by Gorder. Gorder looking for a pass, threw it right through the goal crease. Pasco chipped it down as he lost an edge. Pittman played at it. Pasco trying to push it ahead from his knees. Gets it back. Pasco throw it right to the front of the net. The puck is the side of the goal. Still loose. The Stars digging at it. And the referee right there. And it looks like it's under the pads of McMaster. So get the clock set right here. Another good scoring chance for the Stars, but McMaster with a couple of nice saves. 6:34 to play in the third period. Ice Hogs with the 4-3 lead. Sanders in to take the face off for the Stars. Freed in the circle for the Ice Hogs. Back to the point, held in by Emily. Throws it to the front of the net. That was blocked. Ice Hogs get it out of the zone as it's sent down. Keener couldn't play it, and they'll whistle that for an icing. Puck chipped to the corner off the face-off by Sanders. Pasco had it poked off his stick. Comes back to the point. Reuter not able to keep it in. Played along the blue line. It's picked up there by Pittman. Or Arnold, rather. Leaves it for Freed. Mishandled it. Pasco couldn't play it. Now chipped ahead. The puck loose out there. Freed plays it across, but a nice play by Swan, but not able to control it. And back the other way come the Ice Hogs. It's Keener. Sends it in. That was blocked. Grabbed there by Sanders. Here's Sanders up the right-hand side. Sanders, as everybody else was heading to the bench for a change, his shot was deflected and high up off the rafters. Face-off play to the corner. Sullivan picks it up there for the Ice Hogs, being harassed by Prier. But Ice Hogs able to get it out. Up the right-hand side is Saunders. Puts on the brakes, now cuts to the center ice. Fans on the shot. The puck line right in front of the net. Picked up there by number 15. His shot was blocked. Paulson grabs it there for the Stars. Pass ahead to Gressel. Gressel 1-on-2. Gressel trying to get around the defender. Up the right-hand side. Gressel with a shot. He scored! Luke Gressel with a wrister that beat McMaster on the stick side, and the Stars have tied it with 5:23 to play in the third period. The second goal of the game by Luke Gressel. Gressel went up the right-hand side, and from the bottom of the circle took a tough angle shot that beat McMaster, and the Stars have tied it on Gressel's second goal of the game, his third of the year. Paulson gets the assist. And time of the goal, 9:37 of the third period. Paulson tied it up along the board. Saunders is in there, and the puck comes loose. Picked up there by the Ice Hogs. Grabbed there now by the Stars. Marion, he'll send one on goal. Stick save. Made by McMaster to the corner. Chipped around the corner. Paulson there. Who else is digging at it for the Stars? Prier comes away with it. Prier skates it in the slide area. Plays it over. Here's a shot by Tillery. That was blocked in front. There's Pittman. And the goalie got tied up. One of the Stars was down there. I think it was Paulson. Stars keep it in as Prier spins it back around into the corner. Puck comes near side. Actually hit the side of the net. Now it's loose behind the net. Gressel tried to play it back to the point, but the Star defensemen are already back at center. And Hicks will regroup at his own blue line. Hicks threw in the centering pass, but the Stars weren't there. Gressel picked up the puck. It was misplayed by the Ice Hogs and then misplayed by Gressel, and the Ice Hogs got it back. Now the Stars have it as it's played around behind the net by Tillery. Picked up there by Hicks. Hicks chipped it ahead out of the zone. Gressel tried to poke it ahead to himself. Gressel to the backhand. Throw it out in front. Here's the check. They score! To McRae. Josiah McRae took the pass from Gressel. And the Stars have taken a 5-4 lead with 4:10 to play as Josiah McRae lights the lamp for the first time this year. That goal at 10:50 of the third period gives the Stars their first lead of the game at 5-4. Off the face-off, it's loose puck there. Almany couldn't control it. Puts a bump on Sullivan. Freed up the left-hand side. Freed looking for a screen. Has the shot deflected down in the corner. Gressel got the assist. A big hit on Freed along the boards. Now Free gets tied up with one of the Stars. They both go down. Bodies flying all over the place in the corner. They're still digging it. Now the Stars come away with it. Almany plays it up to McCray up the left-hand side. McCray into the zone, gets knocked off the puck, still with it now. McCray with some strong hands, tried to get it to Almany, but it was off his stick into the corner. Chipped around behind the net. Sullivan with it. Sullivan lost it there into the corner. Sobilski gets there first. Sobilski back to the point, kept in by Hicks. Play onside, deflected to the half board. McCray tried to keep it in, but it's taken there by Freed. He avoids a check by Pasco. Freed's shot, that was wide to the far side. McCray with a nice stick lift, and he chips it up out of the zone. This will go down, and they'll whistle that for an icing against the Stars. Exactly 3 minutes to play in the third period. The Stars have come back from a 4-1 deficit midway through the second period with 4 goals. And they lead at 5-4 with 3 minutes to play in the game. Off the face-off, it's down in the corner. Tillery in there. Prier, Saunders for the Ice Hogs. Keenan comes away with it, throw it right out in front. But Gressel was there for the Stars and sends it out of the zone. Pittman back to get it. A lot of energy in the stands with both crowds. Now played across, although I'd say the energy on the Star side right now is a lot greater than it is on the Ice Hog side. That's sent in on goal. Paddled to the corner by McMaster. Long pass up to Saunders. Saunders up the right-hand side. Saunders tried to cut it across. A nice defensive play. 15 had it. Good play by Paulson to step in front of that pass. He hoists it up high in the air. That should have been interference. Gressel could have been all alone as Pittman blocked it. Gressel gets it. Looking for a pass. Kept in at the point. Now it was out of the zone. And I thought it looked like Marion kept it in the zone, but it looks like the puck did cross the blue line and brought back in offside. So we'll have a face-off outside the Ice Hog zone. Now with 2:02 to play, we'll keep an eye on Ben McMaster. And looks like the Ice Hogs are going to take a timeout. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back here in just a moment for the final 2:02 on the Kansas City Stars High School Hockey Network. Out of the timeout, the face-off will be outside the Star zone. It'll be Gavin Almany lining up opposite Chance Freed. The face-off is picked up there by Saunders. He just skated up off him momentarily, now regains possession. Along the boards, took a bump there. Another hit. Just tied up along the boards. Watching McMaster is still in the net. Now comes back to Sullivan. 18 went up, that's blocked, and deflects up over the glass and out of play. 1:45 to play in the game. And now McMaster is headed to the bench. So Northwest Arkansas now with 6 skaters. Oh, sorry, I reset the clock. Doggone it. Did not mean to do that. I'll call it out here and fix it. Around behind the net. Hillary had a bounce off his stick. Comes right out in front, right through the goal crease, but nobody there for the Ice Hog. Minute 23 to play. Savilski plays it up. Comes back to the point for Freed. Freed skates it down. Top of the circle, sends it toward the net. Blocked in front. Still loose. No goal. Ice Hogs thought they had it. And let's see if I can reset the clock here. There we go. Get to a minute 11. Oh, the puck is right down in front, and Ice Hogs had a couple of chances, but Napier with a nice save. And what do we got? We got a penalty coming up. Yeah, it looks like the Stars are going to have a penalty. It's going to be Ryan Marion headed to the box. And the Stars are going to be short-handed for the remainder of this game, barring a Northwest Arkansas goal. Not sure what the call is. The penalty comes at 13:49. Referee explaining something to the Stars coaches now over at the Northwest Arkansas bench. And it looks like Marion, this may be a misconduct penalty, or yeah, Marion's headed to the dressing room. They put a penalty up on the board. It's a 5-minute penalty. So the question is, well, they put 2 minutes now, they're putting 5 on the board. The Stars will play the rest of the game short-handed no matter what. But there is an empty net at the other end, kept in by Saunders. Plays it down low for Free. Topless little shot, that was blocked. Backhanded down toward the empty net. There's no icing since the Stars were short-handed. Under a minute to play. Saunders deliberately escaped it through center. Now plays it down, missed his target. The puck goes in deep. Stars try to clear it. Puck held in along the boards. Get back to the point. Kept in by Saunders. Plays it across off the stick of Freed. The players get tied up in front of the net. Freed with it. Freed right in front of the net. Throw it right toward the goal. Puck loose. Save made. 2 saves made. And the Stars get it down. Into the empty net. And I apologize. I wasn't pushing the camera around, but the Stars have scored here now with 26 seconds left. There's a lot going on there. At the empty net goal. And the Stars are taking a 6-4 lead, and that should about do it. Comes at the 14:34 mark. Now here's Freed circling it around. As the Stars have scored 3 times here in the third period. Coming from a 4-1 deficit. Dressel with it. Dressel going around the defender. Throws it on net. Paddled away by Master. Final second ticking off the clock here. Grabbed there by Freed. But that should just about do it. As the buzzer sounds. And the game is over. The Stars have won it. The Kansas City Stars come from behind, scoring 5 unanswered goals here at the Kansas City Ice Center by a score of 6-4. Join us tomorrow. These same 2 teams will be back in action.
Warm-up start at 9:20 a.m. We should be on the air at about 9:25. We apologize for some of the technical difficulties here toward the end with the microphone and with the clock. But that'll do it here from the Kansas City Ice Center. Again, our final score, the Kansas City Stars 6, the Northwest Arkansas Ice Hogs 4.